Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. Again, now 3 boundaries, 12 runs already. Not only hot and humid, but Liton Das is making Wafadar Mohammad feel the heat.
He will be under tremendous pressure, playing his first T20 international for Afghanistan. Moves towards the offside, gets a single. That's very sensitive from Liton Das. Moves towards the offside, gets a single.
These are the 3 boundaries of this over. All of them on the offside. This was the outside edge, and after that, he pierced the gap between cover and cover, point and cover point. Outside edge, and after that, scenic stadium here at Sylhet International. Beautiful, and chock-a-block is filled to every corner. Sylhet International. Such is the support for Bangladesh here. Such a nice stadium to view and also to enjoy a game and also to commentate. Wouldn't you agree?
Definitely. So wide. Afif Hussain faced his first ball of the innings. Just going back to the crowd. They have been patient. They've waited when it was raining. They have been terrific. They have been patient. Noise all around. Players love playing in this ground. They have been terrific. Noise all around. Players love playing in this ground.
Yeah. Electric atmosphere here. Now Afif is on strike. You mentioned it's a new role for him, opening the batting. On strike, you mentioned it's a new role for him.
Again down the leg side. Wafadar is having a hard time. The very first over of his international career. He's already conceded 15 runs. The very first over of his international
brief appeal from behind the stumps from Gurbaz. Signal wide though. Brief appeal from behind the stumps from Gurbaz. A laugh between Liton Das and Rashid Khan. Yes, down the leg again, back-to-back wides. He's certainly feeling the heat. Is Wafadar Mohammad, the partnership, now rushed on to 24 of 12.
I'm not sure that's where he intended to play, but he was lucky there. Got the leading edge. And falls in the no man's land. That's where he intended to play, but he was lucky there. Got the leading edge. And falls in the no man's land.
Now this has moved on to be the most expensive over of the match so far. Karim Janat fielding at deep third. I just have a feeling it might as well be a boundary of Afif's bat. Just have a feeling. Checking. Yeah, I think he's done a good job. He's done a good job in the deep. There are wet and humid conditions, not the easiest of things to do. The bowl and field after the rain does have a good drainage system. It's a great job done by the support staff here at the stadium, but this is a good job, I feel, done by Karim Janat in deep. Certainly saving a couple of runs here at the stadium, but this is a good job, I feel. Yeah, just the two. By Karim Janat in deep. Certainly saving a couple of runs.
Flipped away on the onside, Afif Hussain. He will get a couple quite easily. End of an expensive over, 19 from it. Bangladesh 28 without loss. Quite easily. End of an expensive over, 19 from it. Bangladesh 28 without loss. Type of start Bangladesh had hoped for. They're 28 without loss, and Liton Kumar Das is on fire. On 22 of just 10 deliveries, Afif Hussain is on 4. And Mujibur Rahman, the new ball in his hand. Look at that economy rate. Starts off with the ball shading down the leg side and greeted with a boundary by Liton Das.
Well, new bowler from the ice screen end, which is Mujibur Rahman, but treated the same by Liton Das. He waited for it, waited very late. First went on to the front foot, then shifted back to the back foot, then used the pace of the bowler. Good awareness of where the field is. Hind leg fielder inside the circle. He made sure it was away from him. So all the boundaries have come from Liton Das's bat.
Top start for Afghanistan. That's the type of start they haven't hoped for. But Bangladesh would love it. Look at the crowd. They're enjoying it. They're sensing yet another victory. They haven't hoped for. But Bangladesh would love it. Try to make some room there. But wide's given.
Still early days, to be honest. Bangladesh still need 86 of 88. Anything can happen. But it has been a good day for Bangladesh cricket, at least till now. 86 of 88. Anything can happen. For a single denied. Bangladesh women in Mirpur, Dhaka have managed to beat India women for the first time ever in ODI cricket by 40 runs through DLS method. Maruf Akhtar, the young pacer, 4 for 29 for her. And she is a gem. She's a find. We've seen the same with the pacers here. Hassan Mahmood, Taskin Ahmed, and even. And she is a gem. Mustafizur making a comeback in the third over, again looking for a single. Sent back by Afif, and rightly so. So far, the boundary and a wide in this over.
Mujibur Rahman, with his experience, trying to calm things down for Afghanistan. It's 5 from it so far. And it will remain 5. End of the over. Bangladesh 33 without loss. It will remain 5. End of the over. Bangladesh 33 without loss. The Sylhet International Cricket Stadium is lit. Crowds having a ball here. They are enjoying every moment. Why not? They've enjoyed some very good cricket from both the sides. In a flying start for Bangladesh, 33 without loss. They're chasing 119. Afif Hussain opening the innings for the first time. He will face someone like Fazal Haq Farooqi, who will certainly test him. Opening the innings for the first time. Worked away for a single. He will face someone like Fazal Haq Farooqi, who will certainly test him.
A new role for Afif.
Worked away for a single.
5 of 3. The first delivery he hit did not look very comfortable. What's good is that he's been given an opportunity, Afif Hussain. Farooqi angling it in towards the left-handed batter. Some bounce on offer for the Afghanistan bowlers also.
Couldn't connect it properly, but he will get a single there. Came big on him, hurried onto the right-hander.
Looking at his bat, it implies that he did not get it off the middle.
Get a single there.
Did not connect it properly from the sweet part, and luckily lands safe. Not to find the fielders short on the onside for the right-handed Liton. connected properly from the sweet part. Partnership now 35 of 23. And safe to find the fielders. Short on the onside.
And quick single taken there. Been a very good start for Bangladesh. They're utilizing that power play. As you mentioned, they are now 36 in the fourth over. Just to remind our viewers, the power play will be the first 5 overs. Very good start for Bangladesh. They're utilizing that power play. As you mentioned, they are now 36 in the fourth over.
Need wickets here, Afghanistan. Need quick wickets. They need to break this partnership.
The power play will be the first 5 overs.
Eton certainly looking like a batter on song. Need wickets here, Afghanistan. Need quick wickets. Need to create an opportunity. Required run rate certainly under the radar, within control so far. Need to create an opportunity. Required run rate.
Eton came up with all guns blazing today.
Within control so
provided
far.
that solid start that Bangladesh had hoped for. That was a terrific stroke to start with. And then that pull. Got some shots outside the off stump. Was lucky a bit as well, but he rode on his luck, and that was pure class. Terrific start for Bangladesh and Eton. Got some shots, looked really well. Was lucky a bit as well, but he rode on his luck, and that was pure class. Again, trying to make some room. The intention is pretty clear, trying to use that power play.
Trying to make use of that field restrictions, but this is well bowled by Farooqi. He saw the batter making room for himself.
Trying to use that power play.
Saw it early, the left-handed bowler trying to make use of that and pitched it outside the off and short. Getting it to move away, making room for himself, was not certainly within Leighton's reach. Left-handed bowler pitched it outside. Constantly, Rashid is still having a chat with the bowler. So far, 3 singles in this over. Good comeback from Farooqi. Within Leighton's reach.
That was a slower one. It was in the air for a while. He will get a single and retain the strike. 4 from it, Bangladesh 37 without loss. That was a slower one. It was in the air for a while. He will get a single and retain the strike. 4 from it, Bangladesh 37 without loss. Mujibur Rahman to continue. Bangladesh's electronics giant Walton is going to arrange first ever Mega International Advanced Components and Technology Expo 2023, scheduled to be held from 10 to 12 August 2023 at International Convention Center, Bosundhara in Dhaka. Advanced Components and Technology. Right, the required run rate from Anoy is 6.31 now. Oh, he tried to fetch that with that reverse sweep, missed everyone. Will reach the fence for 4. The required run rate from Anoy is 6.31.
He went for it, did Afif.
Oh, he tried to fetch that with that
Coming round the wicket, Mujib, dangling it. Either way, would have been a wide, still going for the reverse. And everyone missing it. Only to find the boundary. And that to 1 over of Father Moment. Went for 19, and since that, everyone missing it. Mujib has been brought on again. That angle wide signaled by umpire Tanveer Ahmed. Went for 19, and since
you can sense from Afif's intention there, the last over of the power play. So you want to use that the most to get some more runs. Again, that sweep shots come into play. You can sense from Afif's intention there, the last over of the power play.
Inside edge though.
Get some more runs.
Two occasions he's tried to hit that. It could have gone anywhere. Fortunately for him,
Shots come into play.
did not go on to hit the wickets. Inside edge though. There's a reason why he's trying to hit that reverse sweep. Three fielders square on the offside are inside the circle. A huge salute to them. A big salute to them. The ground staff. The reason why he's trying to hit that reverse. Here's the Sylhet International. This time he goes straight. Much better from Afif. That one had wings on it. Goes fair and square for a maximum.
If you can play this shot, why you play those reverse sweep? Was on the slot. Look at that. Brilliant. 12 of the over so far. That sailed 80 meters.
You do need a bit of luck. Afghanistan, they're having a hard time gripping the ball. It is hot and humid, and with the rain and dew, it's going to be difficult to grip the ball. A quick single taken of the last delivery. 13 runs of this last over of power play. Bangladesh, a 50 for naught.
What a start. What a start from the home side, Bangladesh. Going at 10 to the over. Yes, Wafadar struggled a little bit on his debut in T20 internationals, but can't say that Faruqi bowled badly, or neither did Mujib. It's just been exquisite batsmanship from Liton Kumar Das and Afif Hussain. And it has forced the captain to bring himself on. Yes, the power play is done, but they need wickets and they need them quickly.
Man for Afghanistan. End of the power play. Bangladesh added 50 from it. Rashid Khan will be looking to break this partnership. And Liton Das dominated the most.
The first T20 international, Rashid Khan was a little bit on the short side. And we know that he doesn't try and get the ball right up to the bat because he's not a big spinner of the ball. And in his defence, the outfield was damp due to dew. But what Bangladesh did very effectively in that first T20 international is they played back to him virtually every single ball. And we've seen these first two deliveries that they played back to them as well. Now this is the length that he bowled. In the ODIs, he was fuller than he was in the first T20. That's where he wants to be, around about that 5 metre mark. It's when he becomes a handful. Once he finds his length, batters are unsure whether to play forward or back. He doesn't want them to be able to just stand in the crease and hit him down the ground. But what he does want to do is make them unsure of whether they can play forward or back. And when they play back, if they play across the line, he can trap them LBW. But in the first T20, he was just a little bit on the short side. Oh, better. Better.
It's also because of his high arm action. He releases the ball from 12 o'clock rather than 11 o'clock, where most of the leg spinners tend to bowl. And as you mentioned, it's not easy playing him across or square of the wicket, both on and offside.
reason why his length is not like traditional spinners is he's not a big spinner of the ball, and he bowls the ball very flat. He bowls it quickly. He is actually difficult to cut and pull, and that's really what he wants you to try and do, is play across the line to him. But he spins it just enough. He's one of the best there is when he's on song. The important thing is Bangladesh don't want him to get in amongst their batters. End of the 6th, 54 without loss. So just 4 from the Rashid Khan over, and I would think that that's how Bangladesh are going to play. And they're going to say, well, we're happy to knock you around for 4 or 5 and over, because that's all we need. But we just don't want you to get in amongst the wickets. Wafada with his second. Captain's backing him here.
Bowling wide of the crease, Wafada went for 19 in his first over. Not easy for someone like Wafada making his T20 debut.
All the towels hanging out the back of the trousers of the players. It's because the outfield is certainly on the damp side. That seam will be getting wet, and it'll be getting tougher and tougher to hold the ball, grip the ball. Swing and a miss. Looking to go up and over point. Might have been just a bit tight on him. Not enough room.
Trying to get that angle coming into the right-hander, bowling wide of the crease. He's got deep square leg and deep fine leg in place. So the idea is to bowl that coming into the right-hander. Try to make him play that pull shot.
Come over to my side. A good toss to win. Shakib Al Hasan wins the toss and decides to field first. Captains tend to do that even when there isn't rain around, but when you know that it is in the vicinity, it's an even better toss to win. It does favour you. Don't want to take the gloss off their performance, but it does favour the side that decides to bat second, particularly when it happens when you're in the middle of your innings. It's a good bumper. Well, Mr. Kabir, the curator here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium, and all his ground staff have done a splendid job. They really have. It's an often thankless task, but they've done a splendid job in ensuring that we've got play underway so quickly after what was a heavy downpour. Been a better over this.
He did well after conceding 19 in his first over. Just one of this. We were talking about the groundsman. They've done a terrific job. Thankless job as well.
Oh, up and over. He just helped that on its way. That's a lovely stroke to end the 7th over. Afif moves to 21. Bangladesh 61 without loss. Kabir Hussain, third from left. That's the head curator here at the Ceylon International Stadium. He had his mobile phone in his hand, and I imagine that's checking the radar. They just want to enjoy the cricket for just 5 minutes and hope that no more rains to come. What about this stroke to end the last over? Brilliant.
Played that with the angle and held that. Connection was sweet, 70 meters. He was coming with the angle. You can hear the sound.
It had been a good over from Wafadar as well. It had only gone for a single. And then the sixth ball goes for 6. How often does that happen? Now to look after Rashid Khan.
Actually, you have seen Rashid very closely. What I've learned that he got 5 different grips of his bowling. It's fascinating, and he tends to bowl with the top of the fingers. He doesn't use those wrists often.
Just very difficult to pick which way he's trying to spin it because of his quick arm action. A lot of players try and watch the wrist. Well done. Oh, he's frustrated. There's no doubt about it that Rashid Khan is frustrated.
You don't get to see that often. Rashid Khan. He's a fighting cricketer. Always gives you a tough time. But at the moment, Bangladeshi batters are dominating.
There's protection out on the offside. But again, no risks being taken here against Rashid Khan. He's got a ball remaining and he's only gone for 4. Just wonder whether there needs to be a change of tact here, whether they bring in an attacking fielder or one extra man inside the 30-yard circle, because the game's drifting away from them here, Afghanistan. And this is what Bangladesh are able to do. Just score freely, under no threat. 66 without loss. Walton T20 International Series powered by Ice Cream. That is it. That is the trophy. Bangladesh have one hand on it. Can they manage to grasp that other handle with the other hand. They're nearly there. Now there's a change of bowler. Ormazai. Just short. Nearly. They need that breakthrough. Desperate for the breakthrough.
He was very lucky there, Liton Das. He moved towards the offside, tried to guide it on the onside. Lucky enough that it didn't carry to the bowler. It was in the air for a while.
Big appeal. Very big appeal. Now the discussion will take place, and Rashid Khan will need to trust these two men. He comes in off the boundary, and yes, there it is. We're going to go upstairs. Is it desperation, or do they really feel that this is going to clatter in the stumps?
Third umpire to director, we have a player's review for LBW, given not out. It's a fair delivery. Can I have front on, please? Ball passing close to the bat for confirmation. Can I have Altais? Keep rolling, flat line. Satisfied, no bad in ball. Ball tracking please when you're ready. Pitching outside of impact outside. Back to on field. Tanvir, I recommend to stay your original decision. You are on screen now. Thank you.
I'm a little bit unsure of what Liton Das is trying to do here. That's better. The two previous deliveries, Liton Das has moved onto off stump, trying to hit the ball through the leg side. But there's only one man at mid-wicket in the 30-yard circle. The rest are on the boundary. Long on, deep square leg, fine leg. So boundaries are really covered there. Surely the idea would be to stay leg side of the ball and try and hit him through the offside where there's not much protection if he's looking for boundaries. Bold. If he's looking to just rotate the strike, then I understand the play.
4 dot balls in the over so far by Omarzai. Yeah, just looking at the field position on the onside. You don't need to manufacture stroke where you just cannot go and get that easy boundary. You have fielders on the offside inside the circle. Doesn't make sense.
He goes leg side again. There's no doubt that Omarzai is wanting to bowl at the stumps. He needs 6.5 and over. I know it's old school thinking, and I do a lot of old school thinking during T20 international cricket, but when you're chasing such a low total and you're ahead of the game, just stand still. Now there's a change of field. Fine leg comes up into the 30-yard circle. Mid-wicket goes onto the boundary. So still he'll have to be at the stumps. And he's able to just nudge it away, but that's a good over. A very good over from Omarzai. Goes for just a single. 67 without loss. And on that note, the players are going to have a much-deserved drink.
Attention to all. ICC Anti-Discrimination Policy. Policy statement on inappropriate conduct. It shall be in breach of the terms and conditions of entry to the venue for any ticket holder to engage in any conduct, whether through the use of language, gestures, or otherwise, which is likely to offend, insult, humiliate, intimidate, threaten, disparage, or vilify any other person, including players, match officials, or spectators, on the basis of their race, religion, culture, color, descent, nationality, ethnic origin, sex, gender, sexual orientation, disability, marital status, or maternity status. Such action will not be tolerated and is likely to result in ejection from the venue, the imposition of other sanctions, such as being banned from the venue in the future, and possible further action, including
Bangladesh need 52 runs to win of 48 balls. They are off to a flying start courtesy of Liton Das 35 and Afif Hussain's 24-run knock. 67 without loss after 9 overs. They are chasing 119. They hit him in the toe end of the bat and straight to the fielder. Rashid Khan takes a brilliant catch. And they picks up the first wicket of Bangladesh.
There's the breakthrough, and he can't believe it. He still stands his ground as Liton Das. This man doesn't. Rashid Khan. He was flying. He was flying to his right. And this is what great players can do. They make a difference. Mujib with the ball in hand was hit in the air. One-handed. He was flying to his right. What a catch. It's a superb catch from Rashid Khan. And they've somehow managed to get the breakthrough. And in fact, it's the batter who was in song. Liton Das, he has to go for 35. Bangladesh, 67 for 1.
Nazmul Hossain Shanto, the new man in for Bangladesh, hasn't had the best of time after the test match where he struck 200s, but he's been in terrific form since the last 18 months or so. And gets off the mark straight away. But what a catch that is from Rashid Khan. Diving full length towards his right. Liton Das just couldn't connect it properly, hit him in the toe end of the bat, but look at that. He needed something brilliant to get rid of Liton, and Rashid did that.
Absolutely. One-handed. Spectacular from Rashid. Bangladesh.
Gotcha!
He's hit it hard, but straight to the fielder. 2 quick wickets. Karim Jannat takes the catch. Mujibur gets his second. We've seen a hat-trick the previous night in the first T20I. Now 2 quick wickets in this 10th over. And both the openers, well, the second one is making his way back. Round the wicket, it was full, it was in the slot. Tried to drag it, only to find Karim Jannat in the deep, at deep mid-wicket. And they celebrate The crowd here at Sylhet International Cricket Stadium, they go mute. Afif goes for 24, Bangladesh 68 for 2.
Man of the match of the previous game, Tauhid Ridoy. He's at the crease. Got a good strike rate of 139, and perhaps he might not need to go with that rate, but he needs show his calm and mature, and gets off the mark straight away. The Bangladesh, a bit of pressure, Shaman.
Yeah, as I said earlier, anything can happen in this game of uncertainty. Was in the slot, was down on one knee, was Afif, but good reverse cup catch taken by Karim Jannat. He is frustrated. This was his opportunity. Afif scored 24 of 20, and they celebrate, of course.
Been a very good over so far. Mujibur Rahman picked up 2 wickets in the same over. He's been brilliant throughout the one-day series and also in the first T20I. Beaten him all ends there. End of the over. Bangladesh 70 for 2.